Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Pada Padme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. We were contemplating on the meaning of the crimson red feet of the Divine Mother. I was telling about the lotus representing Chaitanya. The lotus is symbol of Chaitanya, the pure consciousness, Shuddha Chaitanya, which is the source of all that exists, universe and all beings. Now, the lotus, that crimson red, the rising sun, the crimson red, what that attracts, what gives us great joy, that crimson, the sunset, the setting sun, crimson red, that beauty of the nature is expressed through the crimson wherever you see. Once I was passing through in US with the minimum speed is 100 kilometers per hour. Nothing can enter into the highway. Long way we are passing through. We are getting down from very high space, low gradient. We are getting down. It was evening. The sun is about to set, and is watching sunset, and a beautiful hue of that crimson pervaded the whole in and around. The vehicle was going. It was something that makes you forget the world and yourself. That beauty which the nature presents in where the day is ending and night is going to come. Everywhere peace is pervading, and amidst the beautiful scenes we are passing through the dusk period, till it became slowly darkness increasing, and so objects and trees are giving chill out. Everything is appearing as dark objects, and behind is the beautiful crimson red light. How the nature you see, you can understand what could be the beyond. You are just seeing a small portion, as if you are seeing the feet of the nature. The huge nature is there beyond. A glimpse. This glimpse is called the feet, a part, and the lowest thing that you can see. Thereafter, the vast object appears of nature as nature. So, mother's feet is the lowest thing, base, the first thing you can see. Suppose you are seeing, you want to see something. If first what you are able to see, now the boats, earth was round was not known. Though for in our Indian understanding, all planets and heavenly objects are round. But somehow the Westerners had the idea earth is flat. If thousands of years back, we don't know how far, ancient times, the Vedic period onwards, we know earth to be round, Bhugola. But till recent years, 200-300 years before, they could understand the earth is round. And many were prosecuted because earth was told to be round. One person, one scientist could observe the coming of the boat, ships far off from the horizon, just touching the horizon and slowly raising its surface. They could see the small flag line. Then it's becoming bigger. Then they could understand earth must be round. The first thing what we see is called pada, feet. After that, whole thing grows. It is like Ankura, a tree is going to come up. A small germination. It is the beginning. So, universe, beyond, the Divine Mother can never be known, but a glimpse of it in the beauty of the universe, in the peace of the heart, in the calm hours of the day. You can understand. There's a glimpse of the eternal ocean of bliss, Ananda Sagara, Satchidananda Sagara. So that always the feet is a pada, your lowest way, where you can reach. You are not so high. First, you suppose you want to climb Mount Everest. The first thing you go is touches the bottom of the mountain. Then you start climbing. Like that, the nature, Divine Mother, we first touch the feet and she lifts us little by little to higher levels of consciousness. That's why in Indian, because why I'm telling is, in Western, touching feet, going down to feet, what does it mean? It looks like meaningless for them. Oh, touching feet, going down to feet of God. What does it mean? Many have openly asked. That's why I'm explaining it so deeply. Shama's crimson feet. To him who meditates on her, the power which has manifested in the universe, on her, the riches of heaven are poor indeed. Heavenly riches, enjoyments, look, because he has expanded beyond. It is like a person who was playing with toys one day, a small child, has grown up to a man, fully grown man. He no more enjoys the toys, but he doesn't hate or dislike children playing with toys. Heavenly enjoyments become very. If Shama casts her glance on him, he swims in eternal bliss. He's like children and father. Father never plays with the toys, but any child wants to have a toy, he buys and gives it to them. If father's is weeping, if father's heart touches it, if Divine Mother's divine glance falls on the jiva, then the all heavenly enjoyments looks so cheap. The prince of yogis, the king of gods, meditate on her feet in vain. Yet worthless Even the great sadhakas, great enlightened souls can do it. Small, it is sufficient for them to enter into the eternal life, but they can never know. How much can we know? Because the mind and intellect which is going to know itself dissolve. Just like I want to know myself. I am sleeping. I am leaving one by one body and entering into deep sleep, but I can never know myself because mind itself is dissolving, body itself is dissolving as I enter into sleep. Neither body is there nor mind. One by one I am transcending and going inside. Like that, when I start realizing God, going closer and closer, my mind which is recording itself dissolves. Last, the intellect goes with the ego. Ego dissolves in the intellect. Senses dissolve in the intellect. Intellect itself dissolves in the divine. Like one homogeneous existence, non-dual, ocean, eternal, infinite ocean of bliss alone will remain. Yet, the worthless Kamalakanta aspires for seeing the blessed feet of Mother. The masters extract the song ends here. It's going to continue many more songs. The master's ecstatic mood gradually relaxed. He stopped singing and sat in silence. After a while, he got up and sat on the small coach. Pandit Shashadhar was charmed with his singing. Very humbly, he said to Sri Ramakrishna, "Are you going to sing any more?" A little later, Master sang again. Because a sincere devotee who has compassion for all other beings is aspiring to hear songs. When he is asking, "Are you going to sing some more songs?" How he must be feeling when Sri Ramakrishna is singing in ecstatic state. First time he is almost experiencing an ecstatic state lasting for a long period of time. And he is asking. So Sri Ramakrishna was just lying down from becoming calm and relaxed, and he sat on the cot, and when he was asked, Sri Ramakrishna stood up. A little later, Master sang again. He was silent. High in the heaven of Mother's feet, my mind was soaring like a kite. All similes, examples. It is tallying with everything, how it will be. Any feeling, any experience cannot be conveyed through words. How I feel, these expressions are going to be the standards of meditation. Now, revered Swami Yatishwaranji used to introduce Advaitic way of meditation, beginning with small exercise, like imagine yourself to be a fish, a huge fish in the vast ocean. At will it is swimming and flowing in Ananda Sagara, ocean of bliss, in that you are floating. Or you are a bird, like an eagle, which can soar high up in the sky. It has gone to the heights, and then from there it is going on gliding. Enjoy, experience. Be a bird in the sky, floating with the wind, going up and down, joyfully. alone in the alone. So in the vast alone, this little alone is floating in joy. So these are the exercises. Now, how the kite flies in the sky, being holding a boys, children. There will be kite festival. Varieties of, that is the windy day. A windy season comes. Every day children will be flying kites during the, no rains will be over. And the winter is beginning. There is tremendous wind flowing because of the differences in temperature. Rains have brought the temperature to lower, elsewhere it is hot. The wind from the hot gushes to the cooler regions because it expands. Heat expands the air and it wants to. Now the wind season is there. Whole on the earth, whole earth, you can see the wind directions throughout the year, how it will be. Rain, monsoon directions, how it will be. So like that, windy season when it comes, the children will play. How they see the sky. Varieties of sky. In US we will see multiple kites in one thread. Huge demons like unimaginable dimensions. They will be flying just by the wind that flows. And dinosaurs, fishes, so many objects they do and fly. It's a pleasure to see in the sky so many objects flying by the wind of Divine Mother like. The same thing is being translated here. I was flying. Suppose you are a kite, how would you feel? High in the heaven of the mother's feet, my mind was soaring like a kite. When came the blast of sin rough wind and drew it swiftly to the earth. In Indian language, in Hindi and Kannada, we use the term Gota Hodiyod. The kite will be flying. Wind, differences in wind, the directions, you cannot control. It will start coming down instead of going up. The opposing wind and the two winds crash, and then you cannot do anything. If wind is less, I pull and run behind and try to wind up the thread so that my pull pressure with the wind, little wind, it can maintain. But when the wind direction changes, my kite will suddenly start falling down with the head down. That the old karmic load, my mind was suddenly, it came down to the earthly level. I was meditating, I was enjoying them. Suddenly, some from within suddenly lost their balance. And some desire, some unknown thing, some grief, some insult in the mind, some tendencies awakened and brought me down to the earthly level. Then he sang, that continues, a dots alone are given. Then he sang, once for all this time, I have thoroughly understood from one who knows it well. I have learned the secret of bhava. A man has come to me from the country where there is no night, and now I cannot distinguish day from night any longer. Rituals and devotions have all grown profitless for me. My sleep is broken. How can I slumber anymore? For now I am wide awake in the sleeplessness of yoga. The Divine Mother made one with thee, the yoga sleep. At last, my slumber I have lulled asleep forevermore. Sri Ramakrishna is singing a song. Once for all, this time I have thoroughly understood. By trial and error method, we keep walking on the path of God. Now God looks like this, now God looks like that. Sometimes I light, sometimes I become barren like no love, no emotions. Sometimes I blame God, sometimes I praise God. The variations are God is same unmoved, prime mover, sitting there, pervading everything. And my mind is constantly changing. Each time it changes to one direction, it sees something, and another direction, it goes on understanding, trying to understand what this God could be. And each time is bhava, the feeling is roused in a particular way. The feeling, it is not only mental understanding, it is associated with the heart. When I blame God also, I am in a particular mood to blame. I see something which can be blamed to. I am having that feeling. So, with understanding, the feeling associated, and now I am expressing it. Now, when he is telling, I am thorough, by going on cogitating on God and experiencing so many things, feelings coming up, he says, I have thoroughly understood what it could be. This is not the final. Many times he went on we go on telling, now I have saw what understood. Or now we go on telling, I have not understood what God is. I have not understood. I have understood. Some understanding is there. God means each one has his own understanding. It is not complete. Any moment you feel, I have known by reading scriptures or this, that, almost whole life you have read everything what is available, articles on God. Now, regarding swimming, I find so many articles. Now, internet is there in modern times. I can know what is swimming. Though I don't know swimming, nor if I leave my feet out, place my feet on the water, I am going to sink. But I understand what it is. A musical instrument, what it is, how to be played. Everything I may not be able to play, but can be known, understanding. I may feel also, oh, how nice it will be to swim, how nice it will be to play a musical instrument. I feel also, but I am not able to play. This feeling is making me understand and feel. That is bringing out, once for all, this time is many times over. I have thoroughly understood. Till now he has understood me in many ways. Now he has thoroughly understood. From one, that is God. From one who knows it well, I have learned the secret of bhava. From one being, he is giving me now and then various understanding, and now My bhava, my feeling is making me understand. Feeling, knowledge is one thing, feeling is one thing. Feeling gives a different version of it. Knowledge gives a different version of it. When knowledge matures into feeling, the feeling must mature into realization. Then we know really what it is. I start feeling. So even love, physical love also, we see, we start loving. But when we realize it may be entirely different. How beautiful a snake may look, or a tiger, a cub may look. When you go near, when it pounces upon us, we know what it is real nature. That love and feeling, how that feeling rouses. A vulture flying high above the sky. I want to be like that. I want to be like that. Free and free. When the vulture comes near, we are afraid. So in bhava, I have known, not in reality. That has given me a thorough understanding of what I start feeling him. A man has come to me from a country where there is no light. Night. There is no night. Means eternal existence, eternal light. There is no night. Night is not there. Day and night, only day and day. There is no past, present and future, only eternal present. So a place where it is there, from that place that person has come. Now I cannot distinguish day from night any longer. He has come from that. He knows only day. Just like if you see a blind man, he has never seen light. He has come from a realm which is darkness alone. He has seen only darkness. Like that, he has seen only light. Rituals and devotions have all grown profitless, and I now cannot distinguish night any longer. Ignorance is represented by night. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.